Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Saturday, November 7, 2015, around 4:10 in the afternoon, Billerica, Massachusetts. It's now cloudy after a sunny morning, reached about 62, 63 degrees, a couple of degrees above average, and it's cloudy now. Looks like we could get some rain showers. It's going to clear up tomorrow before the Patriots game, but it's going to be average temperatures, like 51, 52. Most of the trees in the Merrimack Valley area of Massachusetts and New Hampshire are gone. The trees with the leaves, all of them are stripped bare. So they're on the ground, so get out and rake them as fast as you can, because you have 4 more weeks to rake them and compost them before you have to wait till springtime. Some news to report. The North Carolina State Wolfpack football team beat the Boston College Eagles by a score of 24-8 today at the Heights on the campus of Boston College in Newton, Massachusetts. This is BC's 7th loss of the year, officially eliminating them for being bowl eligible. And today, when I was turning on the listings for channel 291 on Comcast, which is Zulus Music, which is a country music station over the air, which plays country music videos, it's 56.2 WLVI, and Comcast accidentally put the listings for Buzzer TV on channel 291, and Buzzer TV is shows classic game shows from the Goodson Todman Library and a few other game shows that are owned by Fremantle Productions, and that gets me speculative that WLVI TV 56.2 has signed a deal to carry Buzzer TV, and it could be Monday when it's going to be launched on 56.2. We will wait and see, but if this happens, Buzzer TV gets their first affiliate in New England, Boston. That's the biggest TV market in New England and stuff, so congratulations to them if this happened, but we'll wait and see come Monday. It could have been an accident. You never know. They could have accidentally listed it, but it tells me it's going to happen. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog subject of the day is about the ECW faction, the BWO. The BWO lasted from November 1996 through July 1997, and it was Stevie Richards playing Big Stevie Cool, the Blue Meanie playing Da Blue Guy, and Nova playing Hollywood Nova, a parody of the NWO, and the BWO sold so much merchandise for ECW. Probably the biggest selling merchandise faction up to that point in the ECW history. A little bit background of Stevie Richards, the Blue Meanie, and Nova. All 3 of these wrestlers were comedy wrestlers, and all of them were part of Raven's flock and Raven's nest. Raven was the ECW World Champion at this point. He was a dark character, was a very serious wrestler. He had valets like Beulah McGillicuddy and Kamoa Wanaleda and Laurie Fullerton and her son Tyler, which in real life they were related to Sandman. And Big Stevie and Stevie Richards and the Blue Meanie and Nova were like Raven stooges and stuff, and sometimes Raven would beat them up and stuff, and that would be not good. And Stevie Richards and the Blue Meanie and Nova were known to do parodies of wrestlers and rock groups. In ECW in 1996, Stevie Richards and the Blue Meanie did a Blue Bloods parody of Lord Steven Regal and Bobby Eaton, that were a WCW tag team. They also did a parody of the Fabulous Ones with Steve Kern and Stan Lane. They also did a parody of Baron Von Raschke, and they also did a parody of Kiss, the rock group and stuff, which was pretty funny and stuff. And at the November to Remember card at the ECW Arena in 1996, Stevie Richards, the Blue Meanie, and Nova had its best parody, the BWO, the Blue World Order. And it was an interview segment. Big Stevie Cool comes down, the Blue Guy, and Hollywood Nova, and they were saying, "We're taking over." And next thing you know, fans at the CW Arena were holding up signs saying BWO, 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 BWO. Very, very funny and stuff like that. Within weeks, there were BWO t-shirts and merchandise being sold all over ECW Arena and house shows and like the ECW catalog. And this eventually became the biggest money-making merchandise for ECW history at that point. And the Blue Guy and Stevie Richards and Nova were interfering in matches, saying we're taking over and stuff like that. They were doing great promos of mimicking the NWO and stuff as BWO. And one time they had a funny promo that took place during the Christmas season. And when they were going around and in the background of Blue Christmas from Elvis Presley, BWO, BWO. And at the end of that prom skit, Big Stevie Cool gives this Stevie kick to Santa Claus, which was pretty funny and stuff. In 1997, the beginning of 1997, the BWO added a few more members. They added 7-Eleven, who was a cameraman who imitated 6 of the NWO, which was pretty funny. They also added Chastity, a valet, a female wrestler who actually did some adult movies before going to ECW and stuff, so she was a porn star. She probably was an exotic dancer as well. They also added Laurie Fullerton and her son Tyler Fullerton into the BWO fold and stuff, and the BWO got Raven mad and stuff, and the BWO was turning into faces, and great faces, probably comedy face characters and stuff. And Stevie Richards was developing a winning streak, or Big Stevie Cool and stuff, and he was being pushed as a top contender for the ECW World Title. And Battle Legal 1997, the first ECW pay-per-view, they added BWO Japan, which included Men's Tango and Takumi Shinoko and Funaki, SmackDown's #1 announcer. And they also added Inchworm, who was a parody of Dennis Rodman and stuff. And the co-main event for Barely Legal 1997 was Big Stevie Cool against the Sandman and Terry Funk, the winner getting a shot at Raven's ECW World Title the same night. And it was a long match and stuff. Stevie Richards suffered a neck injury during this match, and this neck injury forced him to retire from wrestling, or so they say. It was a tough luck on Stevie Richards, because there was rumors going around that he was not going to win the match, but somewhere down the road he was slick with the BWO getting big in popularity. He was going to beat Shane Douglas for the TV titles, like somewhere like in May or June of 1997, and it was going to be also something that Francine, the head cheerleader of Shane Douglas, the franchise, was going to turn on Shane Douglas and become part of the BWO and stuff, but that went by the wayside after Stevie Richards got hurt and stuff. And a couple of months later, Stevie Richards gets healthy and signs with WCW and stuff, and be part of Raven's flock there, Raven's Nest. And afterwards, the BWO was the Blue Guy and Hollywood Nova and the Inchworm, but that quickly faded to pieces. And on a ECW TV show in July 1997, Taz destroyed the Blue Meanie, and he destroyed Hollywood Nova and the Inchworm, and that basically was done with the BWO in ECW and stuff. But the BWO made some appearances like 2006 for WWE when they relaunched the ECW brand. They had a feud with JBL and stuff, and also they made some independent appearances on ever since and stuff. That BWO was a very like a parody of the NWO, but it was very successful in ECW and stuff. And it's too bad that Stevie Richards got a neck injury during the run. It was hot. This angle was hot. He probably was going to win the television title and stuff, and probably added Francine as part of the BWO. That would have been very funny and stuff. But those things happen for a reason. But it was fun while it lasted. The BWO, 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 BWO. I'll be back with the third and final video blog of the night, which will be about my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile will be actress and author Heather Thomas. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Broughton guy. Maybe there'll be the JBWO, Julie Broughton World Order. And Molly Roseblood of Fox 35 Rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning. And in the words of the late great Peter Courtney, former co-worker at Hart Hengstead Technology and Maintenance Director, are you writing a book? Bye now.